Okay. I think we're live. What's up, everybody? Sunday. Hi. I am the owner of Grindhouse Video, and every Sunday at 7-ish, 7:08 today, close enough, I go live on YouTube, and I tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news, updates, rants, reviews, answer questions. If you have any questions, please ask, and a little bit later I will go through the comments and answer any questions you might have. This was a crazy week. A lot of stuff going on, some mostly good stuff. So that's good. That's a change. But yeah, it's been a crazy week. So we got a big stack here and a long list here of stuff that came in and is coming in. So let's go ahead and get into this. From last week, I think, was it last week I was supposed to get this in? Yep. So last week I was supposed to get in Flesh for the Beast, Tsukiko's Curse. I didn't, but now I am. So that'll be in this week. It's the only one I know of that's late that is definitely shipping. There are a couple others that didn't come in. But this week we got plenty of stuff that should be in. There's 3. They're all Scream Factory titles. And again, who knows? I won't find out until tomorrow. The Awakening, Sphinx, and Kindred. Not the Kindred. Synapse is doing that. Just Kindred. Those 3 should be in. Will they? I don't know. We'll find out. The rest of it is all freaking coming from Vinegar Syndrome. So last sale, normally Vinegar Syndrome does their sale twice a year, and normally after they've shipped everything out, then I can order stuff for the store. I think since it's taking them so long to get everything out, they are doing it a little bit different, because it's not, I would guess that it's not that hard to get out a wholesale order, because it's a bigger order, but it's a lot of product. Like literally, this is one of the bigger orders that I placed with them, well over $10,000. So wholesale. But there's a lot of stuff. The rest of this list is all Vinegar Syndrome. But the last sale and this one, they have, like, while they're still shipping customer orders, they're getting wholesale orders out for the new stuff, which is great because some people, this stuff isn't going to be on sale when they go back live, and it might actually give them a little bit of a break after they do go back live to not ship as much stuff out. So I don't know why they're doing it. I'm just glad they're doing it. So coming from Vinegar Syndrome, hopefully this week. I still haven't gotten an email because I have to place my order. I get an email, or they look over the order, then they send me an invoice, and then I pay the invoice, and then they ship. I still haven't gotten that invoice yet. I just checked today. But I ordered. And, well, what's coming in? Champagne and Bullets, Alley Cat. Those 2 are the VSAs. Scanner Cop 1 and 2, 4K and Blu-ray combo. Alien from LA. The Cardona Collection Volume 1. Televised Terror Volume 1. Surf 2, which is quite honestly possibly the greatest movie that Vinegar Syndrome has ever released, in my eyes. Six String Samurai. Jesus Christ. 4K and Blu-ray. I guess they're calling them legacy slips. So I'm getting in Sugar Cookies, Nightmare Weekend, Count Dracula's Great Love, and Murder Weapon. Double feature with Deadly Embrace. All of those slips will be in, plus all of their partner labels. So we've got Adoration, Martha, Picture Story, The Leather Boys, Adoration from Altered Innocence, Martha, a Picture Story from Utopia, The Leather Boys from AGFA, Donnie's Bar Mitzvah from Circle Collective, Prospect 4K and Blu-ray from Gunpowder and Sky, Walking the Edge from Fun City. All of that is coming in. It's a lot of shit. None of it is available on the website right now. I kind of can't do Vinegar Syndrome pre-orders. They haven't quite figured out, or I haven't quite figured out how to do those. Because I never know if I'm going to actually get the slip. And I also have really no fucking clue how much I'm going to get charged. Normally it's half off through them for all their regular stuff, without the slips and the box sets and stuff. But with slips and box sets, it's a toss up. I never know. So I don't have a way of letting you know what having a way to put a price on it. So with Vinegar Syndrome, it just comes in. Plus, to be quite honest, people don't pre-order Vinegar Syndrome stuff, even when I was doing it. So there you go. That's what's coming in. It's a lot. When the Vinegar Syndrome order does come in, it's probably going to take me all day to get it checked in and also put everything on the site, because all of those are coming, or most of those are coming with or without slipcovers, and I have to do 2 listings for one title on almost everything. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. But there you go. That's what I'm expecting. Let's get into what came in, because there's a lot of halfway decent stuff in here. Got my Kino order in. So from Kino, or distributed by Kino, from Code Red, we've got the Scream reissue. This is one of the few Code Reds that are getting reissued that I don't actually have any in stock, and haven't had that in quite a while. This is really early, and I'm very surprised that it actually came in. Passez-moi from Kino in stock. I was going to watch this today and didn't get around to it, but the day's not over. I might watch it right after the show. From this is another Code Red reissue, The Being. Great. I actually like this artwork. Like, it's not great art, but I just like it's more colorful than the standard edition, which I believe I still have some of those available on the website. If you want the original release. I just read shirt and said shirt. Another one from Kino, Body Slam. I watched this. I bought a bootleg, not thinking this would ever get re-released, and it did. But I watched it a few months ago. I thought it was fun. Like, it's not as crazy as I wanted it to be. It's not as crazy as a direct-to-video 80s. I think it's 80s, right? Yeah, 86. It wasn't as crazy as I wanted it to be, as far as like expecting 80s batshit crazy. But I thought it was fun. If you're not into wrestling, doesn't matter. It's a wrestling movie, but it's not about wrestling really. But it's fun. From Kino, CB4. This one, I honestly don't know if I have ever seen it, but I did get a screener, so I'm going to definitely check that one out eventually. From Scorpion, the Time Guardians, which I did not know Princess Leia was in it. So that's kind of cool. This is another one from Scorpion that is extremely early. The Two Worlds of Jenny Logan. Who knows? Never heard of that movie. From Code Red, another re-release of Delirium. I do have the original version in stock also, if you prefer that. And another Code Red reissue, The Love Butcher. Again, I've got the original in stock also, if you want that. Another one from Scorpion, Night Terror. Sorry, Valerie Harper, which I want to say that's a TV movie, but I'm not 100% sure. And I think that's all of the Kino I got. Hold on. Nope, it's not. From Code Red, The Strangeness reissue. I also have the original version, if you prefer that. Take This Job and Shove It from Kino. I know I've seen this because this honestly was in the Cannonball Run days. It's 81, and I was obsessed with Cannonball Run type movies, and I'm pretty sure, especially if Bigfoot is in it, right there, I've seen that movie back when I was a kid because I was obsessed with that shit. All right, so that's all I got in from Kino. From Arrow, Irizumi in stock. From I don't even fucking remember. Oh, it's a MVD marquee collection. Love how they don't tell me that on the website. Feed the Gods. Never seen it. Never heard of it. I can't see a year. 2014. So it's not new, but it's not old. So Feed the Gods is in. I only got a couple of them. This shit usually doesn't sell that well. From Umbrella, we got a region-free Blu-ray of Blackwater. I only got 2 that are on the website, or were. I don't know if people have ordered them right now. I ordered 5, and 3 of them all had broken cases with the discs floating around, and normally that's not a big deal because I have replacement cases, but I cannot find replacement cases for the big fatties. So I'm returning them and hopefully going to be getting more in soon. From RLJE, this one actually looks kind of cool. I didn't have it up for pre-order, but I decided to go ahead and get it in anyway. Spare parts. I did have some with slipcovers. They're gone. I just have the one left without the slipcover. Ordered 5. 3 had slips. Why? I don't fucking know. That's why I hate fucking slipcovers. From Scream Factory, The Unhealer with the slipcover. From Mondo Macabro, we got a double feature of Hunting Ground and Howl of the Devil. Paul Naschy in stock. And then finally, a couple weeks late, I apologize to everybody that pre-ordered. King Kong is in with the slipcover from Scream Factory. And then this box set from Arrow, Years of Lead. This is 5 classic Italian crime thrillers from 1973 to 1977. Got plenty of them in stock. All the pre-orders that were available to ship went out. I've got like 3 boxes of them that are waiting for other stuff to come in. Because everybody ordered it with the Bird with the Crystal Plumage 4Ks and Cat and Nine Tail 4Ks and all the other Arrow stuff that's not in. So if you don't have anything waiting, your order's out. And actually, you might already got it. But yeah, that's really all I got going on. I did put up some more used VHS and DVDs and Blu-rays actually. So I put up used VHS, DVDs, and Blu-rays. So definitely check those out. I will keep doing that as often as possible. Once I'm done with shipping, I will keep going in and trying to put up as much used as possible. It's a random mix of genres. You got kids stuff mixed in with horror, mixed in with hentai, mixed in with TV shows, all kinds of shit. So you never know what you're going to get because I'm just going through, like, doing a shelf. If I get through a shelf of like non-horror stuff, I just grab a random box, and just put whatever is in the box up. Like, I have no idea what I have at this point. So I'm just putting shit up. Also, this week, last week I told you the sale, the markdowns would start, and they did. Today I worked on. I basically have to do it by distributor because through Shopify it kind of sucks. There's no page numbers, so I could have 150 pages of product, I would have to literally click like 125 times to get to page 125. Like it's not, there's no page numbers. So I'm basically going by distributor. So I started with Alliance today. So that's a lot of Scream Factory and non-genre boutique label stuff, like a lot of indie horror and stuff like that I started getting in. Right now, there's over 1,100 titles in the on sale section. I also noticed when I was trying to find that number that I never put up a link for it, like a direct link, and that I still had a BOGO sale link in the menu. So I changed that right before we went live. So on the bar at the top, if you click on more, it'll give you a drop down and you will see an on sale link that will take you to all of the titles that are on sale. Lots of DVDs in there because I did do DVDs first. I went through all the DVDs first because there's a lot that I need to get rid of. So all of those are up. And then what I did today was, I'm still not even through Alliance. It's a lot of shit. Alliance is one of my bigger distributors. So I will keep going. And that's only the A's for distributors. That's the first distributor. So there's a lot more to add. I'm expecting probably 2,500 or more titles once I'm done that will be in that list of on sale stuff. And basically everything in there is either I'm overstocked on or once somebody buys all of them, like once I'm sold out, I am deleting it off the site. It's stuff that I'm not carrying anymore. And I would say 98% of it, 95% of it is ones and twos. That's how many I got. So if you see it, you want it, I would definitely not wait for me to mark it down even more, which will eventually happen as we get closer to the store closing. But for now, it's generally $2 to $5 off, depending on what I paid for it and how much it is and how desperate I am to get rid of it. But yeah, there's a lot more coming. So keep paying attention to that. All right. So let's say hi to everybody. Hello. Let's go through. Nick Pratt watched Versus today. Rad movie. It is. I actually watched Nick, did you watch the Ultimate version Versus or just the original cut? Because when I watched it a little while ago, I watched the Ultimate Versus cut for the first time and did not like it. I kind of hated the movie. So if you watched that version and you thought it was a cool movie, you should actually watch the original version because it's a way better movie. Saw the new Conjuring film, wasn't bad. I have not seen any of the Conjuring films, even the spinoffs. So I don't know. Not my thing. I don't like haunted horror. There's a lot of reasons for that. But anyway, just like that, Mike dashes the hopes of thousands of fans getting a surprise release of The Kindred. It's not really a surprise release. I mean, Synapse announced it like 5 years ago, something like that. It is coming through Synapse, but not this week. I thought it was pretty good. New Conjuring. Where's your shirt from? I believe this is London 1888. I bought it at a convention from them a while ago. Is there anything on the back? I don't think there is. Vinegar Syndrome seems to be getting packages out a lot quicker this time. Seems COVID requirements being relaxed will help a lot. I am sure that is very true. Was super happy to buy Death Faces, Dog Dicks, Signed Termite Killer VHSs, and Murder Collection DVD from you this week. Yeah, I remember packing that order up. Love the shirt. Great shirt rules. I ordered from VS and they advised it would be several weeks. It's fine. I get that these sales are big. Yes. Trust me. Been through it. Getting out sale orders sucks. The number of partner releases is getting crazy. I'm stoked on it, but damn. Yeah, trust me too, man. Like I am, some of these I'm not getting a lot because they're honestly never going to sell for me. Like I've carried Altered Innocence stuff for a couple years now and don't sell jack shit of it. So I hope they do well with it. But I just don't sell a lot of their stuff. Vincent is a true label. Surprised you're not flooded with pre-orders. Yeah, well, I mean, you can't pre-order it. Body Slam rocks. Wonder why. Oh yeah. Wonder why it didn't come with the slipcover. I noticed a lot of the releases came with the slips. Actually, none of the Code Red reissues came with the slips except for the Forest and the upcoming Butcher Baker. As far as I can remember, those are the only reissues that have come with slips. Is there a price difference between the two being releases? You will have to look at the website. I have no fucking clue. I'm sure they're close, but I honestly have no idea what anything is priced at. I just joined the chat. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I am doing pretty good. Just watched her Hunting Ground this week. Had some wild spots in it. Again, Mondo put out another one that I had never heard of. And that I'm not too excited about. I'm not a huge fan of like the stuff that Mondo puts out. There's been a couple here and there that I've liked, but I don't know. It's hard for me to get around to watching their stuff. What was the import title again? It was Black Water, which is I've heard good things about. It's a more modern film. I don't see a year. I'm not seeing a year, but I know that it is a more modern film. But Umbrella does some halfway decent work, and 90% of their releases are region free, including this one. Did you get a rush on the Things and Sledgehammer DVDs after Joe Bob feature on Friday night show? No, I didn't get any orders from that. Probably because they're terrible movies. Any info on when Unearthed Films Hangar Blue will be available to ship? I was looking at that today. Generally, 2 weeks. Manufacturing has been a little bit weird lately, but I'm expecting that possibly to start shipping this week. My distributor doesn't have them in stock right now, but I do expect that to ship within the next week or two. Any recommendation on your under $10 or sale titles? Jesus Christ. I don't even know what's in there, but I would honestly say, like, when you go to it initially, it should be on best selling. If not, you can sort by best selling. That would be the best way to see what people are buying. Dude, I don't know. There's so many fucking. I mean, it's over 1,000 movies, 1,100 movies actually. I have literally no idea what's in there right now. I've just been going through and marking down stuff. I will say Beach Babes from Beyond is one of my favorites. And the new Full Moon Blu-ray. That one I'm just overstocked on. Has a cut that has never been released before. House of the Devil is really good. If you haven't picked that up or seen it, you need to. It's a really good movie. Porno was kind of fun. Maximum Overdrive is in there. It's a great movie, but it's in there because I am just overstocked. The Faculty is really good. Golden Child is one of my childhood favorites. Drop Dead Gorgeous is amazing. It's a very dark comedy. but it is awesome. I'm just going to finish this page and then we'll move on. But today I just marked down the Boogans. Boogans is actually a really fun movie. Possessor is in there for the 4K and the Blu-ray releases. Not my thing, but I realize I can see why people really like it. It's just it was a little too slow for me, to be quite honest. Also, how are the discounted DVDs and Blu-rays selling? I know I stocked up since I bought 12 of them. The really cheap shit. Actually, I should have done the under $10 thing section a long time ago. Because, I mean, I know I've got a lot of shit on the website, like a lot of titles. And it's just mainly Blu-ray, DVD, and then the label if I have it in there. The ways to, kind of separate it from the bulk of the inventory. But since I did that under $10 thing, holy shit, I've been selling stuff left and right from there. But yeah, sales have been great. Will Eyes of a Stranger be back in stock this week? You know what? I don't know. Let me... Stranger Blu-ray is not in stock with the distributor at this time. So possibly not. More than likely, no. Not this week. Will you be putting the Wraith up for pre-order soon? Actually, let me go back to that website. Yeah, it's available. Not available. It's up for pre-order. So yeah, sometime this week I'll get the Wraith up for pre-order. How do you decide what movies you collect? Based on is basically what I like or what I think I'll like. And then sometimes I'll watch a movie that I've never seen before that's in the collection, and if I don't like it, I get rid of it. But for the most part, I just collect the movies I like. Original cut is better. I'm guessing that is about Versus, and that would be correct. Do you think anyone will ever release Murder Set Pieces Director's Cut on Blu-ray? Honestly, I don't know who owns that. Because I think Lionsgate put out the DVD. And if Lionsgate owns the director's cut, it might never see a fucking release. But I don't know I don't know who owns the director's cut. Word on the street is you're going to be getting into the distributing game. That's news to me. I don't know what street's been talking. Or what street you heard that on, but I am not going to be a distributor. Yep. How fast is Dune 4K selling? I want to pre-order, but I also want to buy a new AC unit. Let's see. I have no fucking clue. Let's see how many. I still haven't found out if it's only through me and Jesse. I don't have any clue on how many I am going to be able to sell. I know if it should be at least 700 if I am the last one having these in stock between me and Jesse, because I just saw today that he was sold out of them, which means more than likely I am one of the two. But yeah, I've only sold 324, and generally it is 700 at least. I'm going to try and find it this week. I didn't get an answer last week, so I need to find out. How many copies were you allotted for the Dune? I have no idea. Chris Youngblood says Blackwater is phenomenal. I've heard really good things about it. Can we still add to an existing order by emailing you? Yes. Please email me your order number. Most people don't do that you want to add on to, and what you want to add, which some people don't also don't ask, include in their email. If you don't know Drop Dead Gorgeous, your life is incomplete. It's pretty dead on, Douglas. Did you ever find Space Runaway Ideon in the store? No. But I'm still kind of going through all the used stuff. So, but I've got a note to hold it for you. It's up on Zavvi. You Diabolic and Savior S has the Dune, but Zavvi sucks. I do agree, Zavvi sucks. But I guess if we say Zavvi sucks, that means Arrow sucks also, because they are owned by Arrow. Zavvi. You should release the Hamburger the Motion Picture. We need a Blu-ray. I want to say someone was putting that out. Was it Don from Synapse? I was talking about that movie to somebody, and it was a couple years ago, though. But Hamburger the Motion Picture should be out on Blu-ray. They do. I made sure to pre-order through GH. I was talking about your store and that how you are moving to Tennessee. You were sad about that because we both haven't been to your store. Sorry. Hope Diabolic continues their Marion Dora collection so I don't have to order them through Tetro. Yeah, I've never ordered stuff through Tetro. I've heard mixed things on that. And that's pretty much it's pretty much all I got. That's all everybody's asking. So yeah, that's all I got. It's a short episode this week. No rants. I could go off on PayPal because some of you might know they held my fund. They basically froze my account in the middle of me shipping out the Arrow orders. And so basically I had to make a deal with them to get funds to finish shipping your orders. And basically the deal was they hold like over $100,000 and let me have the rest to work with. And then as soon as I was done shipping, I let them know. They go through, check the account, make sure those orders went out, and then I get my money. And so I called them this week to be like, hey, finally done with everything. Give me my money. And they were like, oh, no, you're not up for a review until October. And I'm like, fuck you. So, yeah, they are still holding that money. Are the markdown titles listed in a certain spot on the website? If you go to the main menu, you will see a more drop down. It just says more. There's like format. Let's see. Let me look at my website. Like if you're on the, I don't know what it looks like on a phone. I never order anything off a phone. If you're looking on a PC, it'll say like format, labels, and then more. And if you click on that drop down menu, there's pre-orders, new arrivals, and then right under that, on sale. And you go to that, and everything will be there, all in one place. How is the struggle going with the VS Home? Oh, Jesus Christ. I put on Winter Beast. So that's 2 for 2 that I haven't made all the way through the movie. I'm not even going to try on the 3rd. I've given up. Not my thing. I know there are a lot of people that love that shit. The really extremely low budget, shitty movie. Not my thing. Not my thing at all. I couldn't. I made it about 20, 30 minutes into Winter Beast before I fell asleep. And when I woke up, I was like, oh, good, it's over. I don't have to finish watching it. Let's say, actually, that's right. I wanted to talk about a couple things that I did watch because I watched 3 movies today and a couple other things this week. One of them I didn't put in Letterboxd and honestly cannot remember what fucking movie it was. Lists watched in 2021. Scroll down to the bottom. All right, so today, actually, let's go from the beginning of the week. I do need to make a huge recommendation. I watched Benny Loves You, and holy shit, it is a lot of fun. It's really good. It's extremely low budget, but looks amazing. The director is the lead actor. If you like batshit crazy, over the top, weird, stupid movies, 2 thumbs up. I think I gave it a 4 on Letterboxd. Really fucking good. I was very, very impressed. I didn't have a whole lot of faith in it being that great, but very good. I then watched something else, and I still cannot. Oh, it was Winter Beast. Hold on. I need to go. I need to do something real quick before I forget about it. Winter Beast. Spell it correctly. Winter Beast. 1992. Watched. I'm not clicking that like thing, and I'm giving it 1 star. I'm going to add it to the list of movies that I should watch. I should make a new list in Letterboxd of movies that I tried to watch but were so bad that I had to turn them off because it might be longer than my watch list. Okay, sorry. Had to do it while I remembered it. Let me go back to my list. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, so then I watched Winter Beast, but then I watched an actual good movie. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to watch. So since I had done that giveaway where I downloaded a random number generator, my app actually numbers the titles that I have in there as I put them in. So they are kind of all assigned a number. So I used that to figure out what I was going to watch. Because nothing sounded good. I'm like, I don't know. So I watched Supernova, I believe, for the first time. I didn't remember anything about it. From Scream Factory, really good. I thought it was a solid film. I like space horror. And I thought it was pretty good. And that also, after watching that, led me to today, where I watched, for the first movie of the day, Event Horizon. Hadn't seen it in fucking forever. The Scream Factory just put out their new version, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to check it out. Holy shit, really good. I like the space horror stuff. Aliens, Aliens 3, all of them, except for Covenant. Covenant was boring as shit. Yeah, I really liked. I like that stuff. So there you go. I'm a space horror guy, and it actually kind of made me want to watch Aliens again. And then I watched No Reason from Unearthed. Normally, not my thing. I'm familiar with Olaf's stuff. Olaf Ittenbach is the director. Like, I tried to watch Burning Moon, couldn't. Black Past I put on before, couldn't. Not because it's too gory, it's too bad. Like, the movies just, they're not my thing. But I gave it a shot. Stephen from Unearthed was telling me some good things about it, so I put it on. I made it all the way through. I gave it a 3, like, on Letterboxd. It wasn't perfect, but way better than I expected. And it's also from 2010, so it's one of those that's not old, not new. But yeah, I thought it was pretty solid. So if you have not picked it up, you should definitely pick it up. It is gory as shit. There were a couple times that I was like this because don't do well with eyes and penises. And there was both. So yeah. But yeah, if you're into gore, this one is one of the better gore films. It's not up there with Serbian film. Serbian film is number one for me personally. But if you're into gore, this was a lot more interesting story-wise than a lot of the stuff that I have seen, which to me, like extreme horror, just doesn't really do anything. Like it's either like August Underground and AGP, which is just gore, 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 gore. Just, a little bit of story, or too much story, not enough gore. There's never really a perfect mix, and I think No Reason came fairly close to the perfect mix. So there you go. And then I watched, literally right before I got ready for the show, I finished PG Psycho Gorman. I've been wanting to watch this for a while. I just never got around to it. And I'm like, you know what? After watching Benny Loves You, like it's got that, over the top, batshit crazy. It was bloody as shit. I'm like, I kind of want a newer movie like that. And I'm like, you know what? Psycho Gorman. Put it on. Not perfect. The little girl, I wanted to punch in the face the whole time. Like, I literally wanted to walk into the set while I'm watching her and literally punch her in the face because that girl is fucking annoying. If that was different, like, I understand why she was annoying, but it was like the kid in Babadook, man. I just wanted to fucking beat the shit out of that kid. And that's why I didn't like Babadook. But I think with taking her out of it and my hatred for her, not as a person, I don't hate the kid. I just thought she did a terrible job. Unless the director's like, you need to be as annoying as fuck, then she's an amazing actress. Especially for a kid. She was annoying as fuck. Anyway, it's not perfect, but it was a lot of fun. So if you haven't picked up or watched Psycho Gorman yet, you definitely should. It was a fun movie. I think I already talked about the ones from last week. But yeah, that's my suggestions, my just liked or just watched. I might grab Benny Loves You. Looks funny. It is funny. Like, it's fun. It's funny. It's stupid. Like, it's so much easier for me to suspend reality on something like that where there's a talking kid's toy that comes to life than it is for like a religious horror where I have to suspend my belief or disbelief. I can't remember which one it is. Where I have to put that aside and say, this is just fiction. When I know in the back of my head, because I grew up in it, that people believe all of this shit is real. So the whole demon possession and Satan and all of that, angels, demons, all that shit. It's very hard for me to separate from reality because I know people truly believe in that shit. Same with ghosts. I'm not a huge fan of quote unquote scary ghost horror, but anyway, so yeah, but yeah, I would definitely pick up Benny Loves You. It's a lot of fun. It's actually sold fairly well since I got it in. Still waiting on the new Marion Dora double feature media book. There was a talking plush for. Oh, is there? I would actually buy that. I would buy the talking plush for Benny Loves You. Because actually, Benny was really cute. His voice was cute. Like everything was good. Everyone needs to buy Cat Sick Blues 2 in the clearance section. There you go. Cat Sick Blues sold fairly well for me. If you like space horror, you should check out The Terror from Outer Space. I don't even know. Is that something I carry? Terror from Outer Space. I think it is. Doesn't ring a bell. No, I don't carry it. I don't think I've ever heard of it. Wish list is pinned on the right side of the screen. Yes. Sorry, Terror from. It's a little too old for me. I find anything pre-70s, including most of the 70s movies, extremely boring, and I just can't do it. But yeah. Let's tell Mike to go eat. Go eat or watch Hoarders. I've already watched all the Hoarders. There's no more Hoarders to watch. Eureka might have, but in the US, I believe it was Olive. I think Olive. I have it in the store. Olive put out Terror from Outer Space. Anyway, that's all I got. Or Terror from Beyond Space, the one we were actually talking about. That's all I got. I am gonna go eat. I'm actually kind of hungry, so I'm gonna make me some pork chops tonight. Thank you for joining me. Every Sunday, 7-ish, I go live on YouTube, and I give you updates on what's coming in, what's coming, news, updates, rants, reviews, talk to you, answer your questions. We talk about Hoarders. Sometimes we'll talk about music. Sometimes we'll talk about religion. You never fucking know. But thank you for watching. Subscribe, click the notification bell, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Everybody has to say that. Dude, pork chops and applesauce is not good. I'm sorry. I used to eat that back when I was a kid, and I fucking hated it. I like pork chops. I like applesauce. Don't like them together. Anyway, sorry, Douglas. But yeah, join us every week, every Sunday, because I tell you guys things that I don't normally just announce in general, because you guys actually watch this shit, and I appreciate it. So that's it. Thank you very much. Until next week, be nice to people. Don't be an asshole. And hail Satan. See you.